this video today, I'm just getting ready. Actually getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go send out a letter to one of my friends, and yeah. So I thought I would get dressed, put on some makeup for a change, and I also want to use this palette. Man, I've never used this palette. Anyway, I've never used this palette before. I bought this from TJMaxx. It has all the scuff marks. You'd think I would have made time to use it. It's called the Soundtrack, and it's just been sitting in my makeup collection doing nothing. This is what the colors look like. I swatched it yesterday, and I was like, you know, I need to do something with this. So I figured I'm gonna attempt to use this palette only. Why not? Anyway, you gotta try something different at some point. Alright, so I've already put on my brows, and I used the ash brown shade out of this palette here from Wet n Wild. Anyway, for concealer, I've used these two right here, and these are from Zayo Cosmetics. These are their cream foundations, the sample packs, and these are in 736 and 728. Anyway, I'm just at this place where it's like, if you don't use what you have, you're always going to be seeking to have more of other stuff and have it piling up on top of each other and still wanting more, but never really realizing that what you have has always been right in front of you. Take it as you need to. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right, I'm going to start with the first color here, the light color. I don't know how long this palette has been out. I bought this probably sometime last year. And I don't know, do any of y'all even own this palette? That'll be interesting. I bought it for $7.99 at TJMaxx and Marshalls. Oh, good thing it has a mirror. I just realized that. That's a plus. You know, I don't ever think I've been the kind of person that's been a mirror snob. Like, you know, a palette has to have a mirror. But I honestly see the good in a palette having a mirror, but maybe not the extremely large palettes. I don't know. I think probably the larger it gets, is like, you're not gonna be trying to hold no big palette doing no makeup. You just not. So if it doesn't have a mirror and you don't have somewhere to prop it up on, it's kind of honestly pointless. You will need something that's easy for you to hold, something small, you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be doing all that. I get it, it's convenient to have it right in front of you and doing this number and doing this, but it's pointless. Just my thoughts. I'm gonna go with this green eyeshadow right here. And there's so many routes you could honestly go with this. Ooh, this is like so dark. Yeah, you would think I would definitely want a transition shade in here, but you know, let's test it out. Let's see what we can do without. Maybe I need to like really blend these this green shade in to really make it look faded. And these blend really good, by the way. Shocker. But I do remember, I think it was Christine, she was mentioning that Bare Minerals has bismuth or something like that in their products, and it was causing her irritation to her eyes. So, you know, God forbid that happens to me, but you do have to be very careful with these products. Because a lot of times, you know, companies really don't care. You know, they'll get the cheapest stuff to put in products. And this is not to be a downer video, it's just, you know, the name of the game. I think I'm gonna try to do a halo eye. I already did that with this similar type look though, but we'll see. I just haven't posted that video up yet. And crazy, actually this is the same color scheme. Oh my gosh, yes it is. Oh goodness gracious, it is. It is literally the same color scheme. And I used, but it's not all shimmery. These are shimmers versus the colors that's in the Jaclyn Hill palette that I use. They're more so mattes and probably one shimmer. I'm gonna try to blend this out. All right, and I'm going to actually use the tip of the brush. And I love this brush, by the way. I got it from Target. C7 said that Sonia Kasick is actually no longer going to be sold in Target. I'm not sure if it's been finalized yet or not, but these brushes are on sale and her brushes are bomb. So I think I got this for like under $5. And I'm just trying to blend this out, and then I'm going to really go back in and add some more color to really define the shape. I'm just trying to see if I can use this to be the transition as well as the lid color without using another color from another palette. Let's try using the same color with this same brush, since I haven't actually used it. I think I've been going in with a lot of green lately. Yeah, I think I'm getting my green in for sure. I actually want to mix these two colors, the two green shades on the top and the bottom. Might have, ooh, yeah. I think I picked up too much pigment. Oh, I don't think I know. All right. With that neon green mixing with this green, let's wet it. I'm gonna use my glycerin mix. I don't think I'm gonna add any more shadow to the brush. I'm just gonna try to wet and get this color to melt together. And I also want to try doing just the dark green and spraying that as well. All right, and then I'm going to wipe this brush off on the towel and go to the light golden green color. that I was using to mix before, so I can add it down here. So we can really get that halo effect. I think sometimes I literally like forget to do this. I don't know if I'm the only one. It's a really pretty color. And I'm just gonna try to diffuse. I'm gonna wipe off the blending brush on a towel so I can really like not mess it up. That's step one. And blend these edges out. Wipe off. Same thing on the top. Yeah, this weather outside is no joke. It sounded like windy all day. Anyway, the weather outside is, yeah, it's really, I think since I woke up on Sunday, it's kind of been like, it's been eerie. Yeah. Okay, let's do something about this because I don't like it when you can see all of this right here and you can see the line. For me, I'm not gonna tell you for you, but for me, I don't like lines. All right, so let's go ahead and switch to this color right here. I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to switch to this brush. And I'm not going to come quite down yet. I'm going to go to that other eye first before, so I don't really jack the other eye up. All right, now we can start coming down. There you go. Wipe it off on your towel. If you have one, I would. Personally, I would. All right, we're going to clean up the rest of this. Let's just, all right, I'm going back to those little compact cream foundations that I'm using as concealer. So we can clean this look up because we can't be looking like we just straight up woke up from the night before of wearing makeup and went to sleep with it. And usually I don't care to have this much foundation on or concealer, whatever. Maybe I should have wiped this off, cleaned it up with like a baby wipe. I don't have my baby wipes in here. It must be pouring outside. I can literally now hear the rain. Before it was like super windy, like kind of like that scary movie windy. And by the way, I've already moisturized my face. I use the jojoba oil. I'm wiping that brush off. I don't believe in taking chances. Maybe once upon a time. And depending on what it is. Once upon a time, I was into taking lots and lots of chances. Literally. It's not worth it. Some things, yeah, you do have to take a chance on though. Definitely things that you feel like you're led to do. Because it's not going to make sense to other people and it never will. Alright, oh, I forgot to do one thing. Yep, I sure did. I forgot to do one thing. And that is inner corner highlight. And that's using the last shade too, of course. Yeah, let's put that on. I'm going to use this small brush here to get in there. And I'm going to use this copper color. This is such a pretty looking color too. Like, don't want this going all over the place in my eyeball. And I'm trying to kind of like blend out the edge gently so I don't have any harsh lines. All right, and then I'm going to use my usual, which is Shea Moisture Cecelia eyeshadow. Use whatever you like and whatever you have. And I'm just switching brushes, same color. And don't worry, it looks pale now, but it's not going to be too hard to fix and get the right tone. That's what I love about powder. And I'm going to use Butter Pecan. And I've been loving doing this. It looks like you put in so much effort, but really you didn't. And I think if you have like discoloration and stuff like that, just color correct it and then put your powder on top of it. The color that matches your skin, of course, because that's what this is for me. This and honey caramel. Actually, this is probably a little bit lighter. You can see it too. But no worries, we're getting ready to fix that. I'm gonna switch over to Golden Cashews. This is my like bronzer color. And this just brings my color right back into my skin. And I'm gonna run over my face with it because I feel like parts of this is a little too light. Just to neutralize it, bring it down some. I don't know if I really like any of these colors to really use with this eye look, but this is from BH Cosmetics, the Glamorous Blush Palette. I mean, I guess I could go for a subtle color, but I kinda, that doesn't really go the inner corner. Yeah, it's a little too bold. You know what, I think I'm gonna use both of these. I'm gonna use this one first, and then I might top it with that one. Since they're both neutral. Yep, and I think this was the perfect choice. It's pink, but it's not too bold, and it's nice and neutral enough. And I've never really used this color, because I'm like, you know, but why not? Okay, I'm gonna use Caramel Beige. Yeah, Creamy Beige. To kind of tone down it a bit, maybe. Maybe go with a lighter color, but we're good here. And my lashes point down, so I need to actually curl them for the best result. I mean, there's times where, you know, I've gone without curling them, but I feel like putting in that extra little effort of curling them is actually worth it. This didn't turn out too bad, but it looks just like that other look I just did, boy. It looks just like it. Maybe I should alter it a bit. This is like the shimmer version. It's just a different palette. And the other one was all matte. So you know what, it's all good. Maybe I could have just did like the full green on the inside instead of doing a halo eye. I'm just adding more dark green to cover up the mascara. Don't do too much so you don't drop it all over your concealer. Wiping that green off and just touching the neon green goldish color and tap in the middle so we can hide, like I said, the mascara. Not bad. It looked quite messy. It surely did. And I'm gonna spray some Shea toner all over my face. This will help get rid of that powdery look, and it's also supposed to be a pH balance for your skin as well. So, and also help moisturize in a strange way. Yeah, I would look into toners. They're great for removing your makeup, cleaning out your pores, so it reduces the sizes of your pores and all of that. Definitely something to look into. All right, and lips. And I was thinking about cheating and going with the lip gloss like I did yesterday, just to keep the look not too crazy. Let's go with the Dosa color one instead of this dark one on the bottom. I just think the eye is already very, very over the top. And this is called Cork. And I do this so I can avoid like the cracks and stuff in my lips, because that's usually what happens when I wear liquid lipsticks, and that's why I don't really care to really wear them even though I own them. And I only focus on the outside to really fix it. This is nice. It's nice and subtle, and like I said, I don't put too much on my lips, because I used to think like, you know, you're supposed to like smear it on, and no, it just didn't work out. And I watched Nitra B do this, and I got this tip from her. She would usually actually do this number right here, so you can avoid the whole too much product and causing it to look cracked. And I'm wiping the brush off as I go. I'm trying to soften up the edges, because I don't like it to look hard. You know, you want this to look like a wearable look and not some editorial magazine look that you would never ever leave the house looking like or in. This actually turned out really nice. So let's get a close up. I think I just like the colors. I think that's what that is. I mean the placement too, but the colors. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this encourages you to want to jump into using your makeup that you have not been using. You know, that one palette that you have been eyeing, you know it, and you've just not given it, you can't think of how to put it together. You haven't given it a chance to just say, you know what, freak it, I'm just going to jump in and just do something and see what happens. See if I even like the way the shadow even blends, or if it's something even worth like keeping in your collection, or you just need to give it away, man. Just give up, give it away. But I'm glad I got to play with this. I still don't know if I'm going to keep it or not. I do love that green, like mixing the two of those greens together, because green is one of my favorite colors, but I'm not sure. But it was cool to also do this look and not try to do a whole bunch of transitional colors as well. Just using what's in the palette and making it work. Like even like blending this shimmer all the way out, it still worked out really well. So I would say, try to think outside the box a little bit and entertain different ways that you can use it. Anyway, that's it for this video. Enough chit chat, I gotta roll. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all take care. Y'all stay prayerful. Keep breathing in the word. If you are not, I'm gonna tell you this. You'll find peace in there. And this ain't something I needed somebody else to tell me. This is something I discovered by myself. You will find peace in there. If you are just going through it right now, you're going through turmoil, you're going through, maybe everything else on the outside of your life looks good, but on the inside, your heart is just, it's just not at peace. There's just things that are going on, and you've been trying to solve them on your own this whole time, and you just can't. Like, this is your time. Do something different. Go into the Word. The Bible. Yes, the Bible. And I know people will be like, oh, somebody wrote it. I'm telling you, there's no way that people, I don't care who wrote it, God uses everything for his greater good, for the good of all. And he will use it to speak to you. I know he has for me. And yes, I'm claiming that on YouTube. And I know he will for anybody who is seeking something more. That what you have right now is not enough. The house you have, the car you have, the job you have, the man you have, the life you have. It's just something keeps feeling like it's missing. Read. Anyway, that's it for me. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.